everyone, it's Mrs. P, and I am back to do my cash stuffing for the week of February 1st through the 7th. That's the first week of February, and I get excited about the first cash stuffing of the month because that's always my biggest one, because I get paid once a month and my check comes in the last day of the month, so that's how we fund the majority of our sinking funds is with my check. So I went to the bank earlier, got a car wash. My mud is all washed off my car. It's a sunny day. I'm feeling better. Things are drying out, so things are looking up. So I am going to, let me see here. Oh, let me just start with this. So I meant to do my cash planning for the stuffing with my budget video, but I forgot to do that. And I was going to show you that because we have so many sinking funds that we're funding with this paycheck, this nice cash planning pad didn't have enough lines for me to use. So I had to go back to the original cash planning sheet that I made myself. Let me get this out of the way. And because I had to have a lot more, lines for the categories. But I was saying that to say that if you would like a copy, if you need something like this, I know I've shared my budget sheets and stuff with you guys, but if you're interested in having something like this, I don't mind sharing that either. But anyway, here is our cash planning. And if you notice, I didn't get my little teller slip back from the bank today, but it says that we will have 820. But that's not actually what I got from the bank, and it's because I had some cash in my wallet that was intended to go back to the bank, but I thought it would be silly to deposit it and then pull it right back out. So I didn't get that out of the bank. So we actually should have, let me see here. We should have 820 minus 90, which is 730. So I'll go ahead and get the cash and we'll count it. My least favorite thing to do on camera. Now, I love to play with money and I love watching people play with money, but when it comes to counting it, like on the spot, I don't know. It seems difficult. All right, so I have 100. Let me see. I don't even know if you can see that. 100, 50, 150. So 150. Oh, it's getting caught in my sweater. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220. So 220. Everything's on the wrong side. That's why I'm having struggles. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 180, I think. Okay, we're getting close. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60. 7, 10. What did I say I would have? Plus 90. It's 800. $20 short. I don't know. Okay. That's why I was thinking, maybe I shouldn't count this on camera because something will go wrong. I don't know. Anyway. We'll see when we get to stuffing if we have what we need to have. All right. I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't think I need my calculator anymore. I'm going to set this budgeting sheet to the side so that I have a cheat sheet. Going to move this to the other side and pull in my wallet. All right. So the first thing I need to do is pull out... I'm trying to remember. Okay, pull out my cash. Oh my goodness. My coins. All right, so I'm going to open my coin jar. I've got it over to the side, and it's very heavy. Let me see that. It's just a little plastic container I got from Walmart. I liked it. I used to keep it in a glass jar, but that really got heavy. And when we're ready to cash the change in, our credit union has one of those coin machines, so you just pour it in. And the last time I sent my husband with a glass jar, he said that was so embarrassing because it made so much noise. So maybe the plastic one will be better. All right, so let me get my coins out. A lot of coins. They're not all mine, My husband, he also had some coins. We were in his truck the other day, and he's like, go ahead and take these coins. And I didn't want to stick them, you know, anywhere, so I just put them in my wallet. Okay, make sure I'm careful with that. So we're doing a good job with our change. We did start saving this probably around October, I'm thinking, because I know we cashed it out right before my husband went on a hunting trip to Michigan, and I'm thinking that was it. Maybe it was the end of October, but still, we've saved quite a bit. So it's looking pretty good. Everything except for our nickel. Let me bring the nickel over here. It's still in the jar. It has kind of moved around, maybe from me sliding it around, but it's still in there. That candle has like lasted forever. It's one of the Bath & Body Works candles. All right, so we're gonna start with me explaining why I didn't get all of the cash out of the bank. And the reason is because I was saving all my leftover cash from the groceries and putting it in the envelope to put towards debt. And I've already made the debt payment because I knew how much grocery money I had left over, and I knew how much was in the debt envelope. So I went ahead and made that payment, but I didn't want to deposit the money. I just wanted to use it for our cash stuffing. So we had 60 in there, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. And then I had $30, believe it or not, left over from groceries. I knew I wanted to really try as hard as I could not to spend a lot so that I would have a lot left over to put towards debt. So let's count it. I am so sorry. 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, $90 going towards debt. Okay, so I'm going to just put this money back in the cash tray. And we will just pull from it to do the cash stuffing. All right, can you see that? I always feel like the cash stuffing videos are the hardest to get everything in frame and to have it look like it should. I watch, you know, cash stuffing videos all the time, and it just seems like people know how to film it better. I don't know. These frustrate me. Okay, so anyway, groceries. This week, groceries is going to go back to our $150. So that's going to be 2 50s, 2 20s, and a 10. So we've got 50, 1, 20, 40, 50. So 150. We've got steaks on the menu this week. They're on sale at our local grocery store. And we haven't had steaks all month because, you know, we were trying to cut corners in the grocery budget. So we're going to eat good this weekend. All right, pet supplies is not... Okay, so this is where that extra, the 20 was. Okay, so if I'm going to be completely honest with you, this is my second take on the budget video because my husband came home and my dogs went berserk, and I decided just to start completely over rather than try to edit it. But I forgot to take back the $20 from the dog envelope, pet envelope. We don't just have dogs, we also have a cat. So I'm not putting $20 in there because obviously I left the 20 in there already. So pets now has 20, 40, 60, 75, 85. $85. See, just when I tried to be slick and make a perfect video, I messed it up. All right, so pet supplies, we've got quite a bit in there, and it's because I know I need to buy a dog bed for our little dog. We usually have to replace it about once a year because he is like a Shih Tzu, so he's small, but the big dogs like to lay on it, and I don't know, it gets smushed, and it can't really recover the fluff after they lay on it so much. So I've got to buy a dog bed. All right, so household is going to get 20. All right, so 20, 20, 40, 60, 75. And what was it I was thinking of earlier today that I wanted to get with the household money? Oh, because, you know, No Spend January is officially over. I want to buy one of those colander things. We have just one colander, and it's just like a big stainless steel colander. But I need one, like when I make something small and I have a small pot, so I don't have to use that big colander. I want one of those things that you just kind of put over the top and you strain. I'm like, motion, I don't know what, anyway, something that just sits on the side of the pan and you just drain the water that way. That's what I want to get. I don't know if Walmart has any. All right, Mr. P, he is completely out of money. Oh, you know what I forgot to do also? Pull out my cash, but I've only got cash in one envelope to pull out. So Mr. P is going to get a 20. He's almost always out of money every week. All right, Miss P, yes, I needed to pull out the $2 that I had left over from my blow money. And the reason, usually I have quite a bit, but I donated my money to my daughter. We had to buy soccer tryouts for this week, so we had to buy cleats for her, which I've been saving up money for that. But what I didn't have enough money for was all the other things that she says she needed. The socks and the shin guards, and then there was a tank top that she wanted. So I gave her my blow money. I pulled from the sports sinking fund and the clothing sinking fund. So she wiped us out. All right, so I'm going to get, $50, and that's going to be 2 20s and a 10. And I did think about something that I could use my money that I've been saving up, my blow money. My oldest son is coming in to visit from Washington State, and he's just going to be here for like a short little weekend, but he's bringing a friend with him, and so I thought that we might do something fun that weekend. So I might use my blow money for that. We could kind of have some fun. All right, that's not until the end of March. All right, Miss P, she's going to get 20, and that's going to be 2 10s. All right, sporting events. We still have the 20 that I put in there last week because middle school sports are over, and we didn't have any high school games this week to go to. Plus, I was sick, and so we didn't go, but we do have some next week. And I don't know if you guys watched my other video, but I said I'm going to try to buff this up because in March we start soccer, and we have to kind of travel quite a bit, so I'll need extra for gas and stuff. All right, eating out still is not getting anything. We are not doing the no spend January. We're still doing low spend February. But this will get funded next week for birthday dinners. All right, so that's all in my wallet. I'll set that to the side. All right, so next is this binder. Oops. And this binder's got the stuff that we purchase from most, all the time. I don't know if you call that a high priority, low priority, what priority, but Beauty is going to get 20. Let's see what Beauty has. All right, so now Beauty has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, and 2. Should I pull those $2? Yes, I am. I'm going to pull those $2. I have a hair appointment coming up in a couple weeks, so I'll need that out of there. Okay. Date night, nothing. Family fun, we are going to put a little bit in family fun. It did have $5 in it. I took that out when we went and got my daughter her cleats. All right, so family fun is going to be 10 and 5. So $15 going into family fun. Medical's going to get 25. A 20 and a 5. So my medical has 25, 30, 1, 2, and 3. I'm not going to pull those 3 because we need the money in that envelope. All right, Sam's and Costco. I didn't fund it much at all last month. Usually my leftover grocery money I put in my Sam's and Costco envelope. But I, put it towards debt. I might do that I don't know what I'm going to do this month. It was kind of fun challenging myself to try to be really thrifty in the grocery store because I knew that money had a purpose. So Maybe I'll do that again. All right, so Sam's is going to get 10. So now Sam's and Costco has 20, 40, 50, 65, 70. School supplies is going to get 5. It's got 20 now, so that gives it 25. Gifts is going to get 20. It is completely empty. My daughter had she had a friend that's been sick, and so she bought some stuff, like a little care package for her friends, so that we use the money out of there. Doggy hair is going to get 10. It's got 10 because he just got groomed. So we're going to start putting money back in that envelope. Veterinarian is going to get 10. So 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100. Nice. Unless the dogs get sick or something, or the cat, the only thing we'll need this for is to get their, annual vaccinations. All right, pool supplies is also going to get 10. So now pool supplies has 50, 70, 80. This is to purchase the chemicals and the things for the upkeep of the pool. We'll probably open it the end of April, beginning of May, and start getting it ready for the summer. All right, clothes. Notice it is completely empty except for, I do have this gift card for TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever, that we had to return a Christmas gift and didn't have the receipt, and so that's what they gave us. All right, so clothes is going to get 10. We took everything out of that to help pay for the stuff for soccer. So now we're going to try to refund that. Okay, that's all in that binder. All right, now we're going to go to my month ahead. And the only reason I do this next is because it's just in the line of the thing. And I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about the month ahead binder. I watched a few videos in the last week where I saw other people kind of doing the same thing I'm doing. I started this binder back in August when I started saving money for summer of 2024. And at first I was really overwhelmed at how to go about planning to save for the month ahead. And the first thought I had was, just figure out how much all the bills cost and just save that amount. But I saw a video where somebody was kind of doing it this way, where they, sorry, they had all the different categories, and they would just fund each envelope, as they went, depending on how much they could put towards each envelope each month or each week, however you want to do it. But I just kind of wanted to give you a look at, my setup. So I just made this tracker, and I listed out all of the things that I wanted to save for. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then as I fund each envelope, I put a check. Some months I started out with $600 and just pulling that all at the beginning, and then I would just divvy it up into the different categories. But now, because we're trying to really, be careful with our spending, I'm just getting $150 a week and putting it in the next envelope that needs to be stuffed. So right now we're working on the truck. So if you can see, this is the first one, the car wash, then medical, subscriptions, student loans, gasoline, insurance, electricity, debts. Hopefully we won't have as many left over. Cell phones, spending, John Deere. That was our last one we just funded. And now we're working on the truck, which it has 75 in it, and it's getting another 150 today. So that's going to be 150. So let's see here. So it's got 152, 25. So 225 in it now. And it will be fully funded when it hits 470. And then once I get to 470, then I'll start on my car funding. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you a better close-up of how I do my month ahead. All right, so next is going to be this binder. I keep wanting to turn it around the other way. All right. All right, so first is the Biggest Loser. And this is the contest my husband and I are doing for weight loss. We're trying to see who can lose the most weight in percentages by the time we go on our cruise in April. And as of right now, I'm ahead, and I love it. It says we've got $25, $30 in Biggest Loser right now. All right, garbage. Garbage is something that we pay every quarter, and it was just due in January, so we've already paid January, so now we're going to save up for when the next one is due, and it's going to get 15. So now garbage has 10, 25, 30, and it just needs $45 to be funded. I feel like we get a really good price on our pickup for garbage. All right, pictures. Pictures is going to get 10. All right, 20, 40, 50, and 5. That's for like school pictures and yearbooks and things like that. All right, hunting. My husband, he is a hunter. This needs a lot of money for the fall, but for right now, I'm just going to put $5 in it. So it's got 10. All right, subscription is also going to get 10. So now it's got 20, 40, 60, 75. So about halfway to where we need to be to pay for Amazon Prime. All right, sports. Notice it's completely empty, so we've got to fill it back up. All right, sports is going to get 10. Ooh, that 10 is terrible. All right, car tags. Let's see, car tags is going to get 10. And both my husband and my car tags are not due until, his is in the summer, I think July. Mine's not until the fall. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95. All right, car maintenance, 10. So car maintenance now has $50, $60, $70. I did just take out some money out of here. He had to do an oil change, so he does those himself, thank goodness, because they are so expensive. All right, home maintenance is going to get 10. I also just took money out of there for filters for the house. So now we have $30 in home maintenance. It's not for anything major. That's for what our emergency fund is for. And vacation. Now, I was only funding like $10 here and there. And for whatever reason, I was just thinking that we just needed gas money for when we go on our trip to for our cruise. But then I remembered we have to have money for storing our car or parking our car while we're on the cruise, which that's pretty expensive. And we're staying in a hotel the night before the cruise because we have to travel a long distance to get to where the port is. And we have to leave the day before. So we will have to have hotel fees. So I calculated how much we would need. And I think if I do $40 a week, then we'll have enough for our trip. All right, so it's going to get 40. That's 2 20s. So now vacation has 20, 40, 50, 65. All right, $65. And I also thought about what I would do with these dollars that I've been saving. So all the extra dollars that I have, I am going to take it with us so that we can use it to give extra gratuity and tips for the people who go above and beyond on a cruise ship. I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise, but the people that work on the cruise ships, they work really hard, and they are always so kind and very helpful. So we always like to, of course, the gratuities, you pay those when you book your cruise, but it's really not that much. And so we always take extra like 1s, 5s, and 10s so that we can tip along the way so that, when they do something really extra, you know, you want to give them something nice for that. So anyway, that's what I've decided to do with our ones. All right, so home projects doesn't get anything. Emergency fund is fully funded. So that's all in this binder. I feel like this is like the chattiest video I've done so far. All right, so our last envelopes to fund are our holiday. And I am going to give everything $5 except for Valentine's Day and Christmas. All right, so New Year's is going to get 5, which it already has 5, so now it's got 10. I don't know if my voice is going to make it or not. Valentine's Day, that is going to get 30. It's going to be a 20 and a 10. And I've said several times that we don't usually do much for Valentine's Day, but my daughter likes to do things for her friends, and I like to send something to my boys and their girlfriends so that, you know, just a little gift card here or there. So I wanted to make sure we had enough for that. So we've got, oops, let me fix this envelope. We've got 50, 20, oh my goodness, 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. So $120. And that should be plenty for Valentine's Day. All right, Easter's going to get 5. Let me pull what we have in there. So Easter has 20, 35, 40. Mother's Day is going to get 5. So Mother's Day has 20, 35, 40. Anniversary is also going to get 5. So now it's got 20, 45. Father's Day is going to get 5. So Father's Day has 20, 45, 50. Fourth of July is going to get 5. So 4th of July has 20, 25, 35, 35. Count money's hard. Halloween is going to get 5. And now it's got 25, 30. And Thanksgiving will get 5. So now Thanksgiving has 20, 35, 40. And Christmas, my favorite. Christmas is going to get the last two 20s. So now Christmas has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. $200. Good start for Christmas so far. All right, and that is all for that binder. And now I'm going to take, oh, I don't have any leftover money. I don't need that one. All I've got are these ones, and the ones will go in our ones container. And there's just 4 of them. So I will open this up, put those in there, and that is all. So that is all of my cash. All of my envelopes are fuller than they were. And my husband will be happy to have $20 again. Okay. Well, thank you for watching the video and staying. I was just checking to make sure it was still recording because it's so long. I'm so sorry. All right. So with that said, this hot mess of a video times 2. If you would like a copy of the budgeting, or not the budgeting, the cash breakdown sheet, just let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to share that with you. And if you've got any questions or comments that you would like to leave me, just leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. But thank you for watching. Bye.